This Florida man is accused of doing unthinkable things to his wife and then leaving her for dead in the bathtub while he ran errands. So this is Florida couple David and Shanti Trones. Not sure if I'm saying the name correctly. On April 24th of 2018, a distraught David called 911 saying that his wife had fallen into a bathtub and that he just found her after he came back from errands. He sounded completely distraught, and as they informed him on how to resuscitate her, he seemed like he was doing it. Police, however, believe that this was a complete lie. So according to police report, cops allege that David beat his wife, left her for DEAD in the bathtub, took a walk, walked the dogs, did some work around the house, all before calling 911. Now, an autopsy report showed that Shanti passed from blunt force trauma to the head as well as strangulation. Moreover, her body was completely dry, which contradicted David's story that she had fallen into a partially filled bathtub. 4 months after the passing of Shanti, David was arrested for first-degree murder and being held without bond. Now, in a police interrogation video, you can hear how David described how he apparently found his wife. He said the water is half full, she's submerged partially, but she's also partially not submerged. One of her legs is kind of sticking up out of a little bit, and it's just extremely awful. It doesn't look natural. Obviously, she fell or something happened. I tried to pick her up. I turned the water off. I tried to pick her up. She's stiff. It's hard to pick her up. It's like a sack of potatoes. During that same 8-hour interview with police, they said that David apparently had lack of remorse, stating that he fake cried for 8 hours. They said actually that not one tear came out of his eyes and that he fake cried over this woman's death since we made contact with him. Now here's the kicker. In 2021, David's attorneys claimed that he was not competent to stand trial due to ongoing manifestations of schizophrenia. Because of this, he was sent to the state hospital for treatment and evaluation. But get this, Cooper, David's son, said that he was faking this. And less than 2 years later, the mental hospital where David was sent filed paperwork with the court saying that they believe that he was completely competent. And in January of 2023, a judge issued a final ruling to begin the trial in June. However, in early June, David wrote a letter to the judge saying that he was firing his attorney. So he's getting really good at stalling this, right? In the letter, he says that he's not capable or competent enough to represent himself. So the judge then rescheduled the hearing for October 9th, and opening statements were made. I will be following this case, so if you want to hear the updates, hit that follow button.